Here it is, episode 52 of Skibidi Toilet. But before we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. At the beginning of the series, we are shown that the agents, things are not going well. There are parts of them lying around. The operator himself is badly wounded and left without a hand. Here we see the cause of all this, namely, a mutant skibidist with blades. He discovers that the cameraman is still alive and approaches him, but then the plunger comes in. He's on a jetpack, destroys one flying skibidist, and saves the cameraman by pushing the bladed skibidist with the plunger. Here we can see that since the last series of Plunger has changed a lot, first of all, he has a jetpack with which he flew and a certain blue glow. It's the same glow that the titanium cameraman's core has. I can build a theory that the Titan somehow learned to share his energy with other cameramen, thereby making them stronger. To the place of action, helicopter's cameramen arrive. Before this, I do not recall such a thing in the series. Apparently, the cameramen are scientists, and helicopters are one of their inventions, which I mentioned, making the theory that they invent something for ordinary agents. The helicopters fly up, but a sky builder appears and tries to stop them from landing. But suddenly, a Titan cameraman appears and destroys him. Apparently, the Titan covers some kind of mission cameraman, and what kind of mission will show soon. By the way, here you can notice one poster. Your real enemy is, further nothing is visible. Perhaps this is a hint that Skibidists is not the main enemy in the series, and someone is behind them. Or maybe it's a hint that there are traitors among the agents. From the helicopter run out of the scientist's cameraman with some devices behind his back, as it turns out, it is something like a repair kit. This continues my theory that the agents are repairing other victims for something bigger. This particular mission is covered by the cameraman Titan he's been assigned to keep out the big flying skybenders who are busy fixing the agents. A new kind of cameraman, more specifically camerawoman, approaches the plunger. Yes, this is the second, not typical for the series, a female character. Of course, we were shown, before this, female characters, but it is the new female characters, quite unusual. By the way, she did not get out of the helicopter and walked down the street alone, although around. Wandering skibidists, apparently she is not afraid of them. And a little later, we will show why. She shows 2 fingers up, which probably indicates her deep respect for the plunger, because before that, everyone showed only 1 finger. So the Dayfag hints at some kind of connection between the 2 characters. A crowd of refractory skibidists begins to advance on the cameramen, and Plunger is about to confront them. But the camerawoman starts to calculate something with her camera and then goes into combat mode and shoots some darts exactly in the forehead. Before that, when the plunger reaches them, even the flying Skibidiver gets darts, but already in the eyes and falls down. The plunger turns around and shows approval to the camerawoman. That's the end of the episode. Let's get to the theories and my thoughts. First, what kind of weapon the camerawoman has, as far as I'm concerned, is a non-lethal weapon, meaning she doesn't kill, but only puts them to sleep. In the darts, there is some substance or technology that knocks them out, and my theory is that this is the second development of the cameraman scientists we were shown in the episode, and the camerawoman was most likely improved by scientists as well. The only disadvantage of this dart is that it is enough only for ordinary skibidists, or rather skibidists of ordinary size. On a large flying skibidist, darts will not work. That's why the camerawoman shot him in the eyes to blind him and he fell down. By the way, before firing her shots, she first calculates how to hit everything. This becomes clear if you listen and look closely at her camera before using the darts. Perhaps the cameramen scientists need live skibidists for research. That's why they created these weapons. I'd also like to float a theory. Remember, Plunger lost his friend the scientist with the parasitic cannon, so what if the new device, allowing to repair even the most broken agents, will allow to revive the scientist? And perhaps the Plunger is gradually heading towards the very same fateful street where they met the skibidist Saw. If that's the case, we'll meet the legendary duo of friends again. And that's it. The series turned out great, because it confirmed my theory that it's time to improve the usual agents and give them some plushies. Also, a lot of new theories were built. Write a comment if you're looking forward to the sequel. Bye, everybody.